This video tutorial for Amadeus Selling Platform Connect, Productivity Suite Overview. Productivity Suite is a suite of tools that increases the quality of the booking file by streamlining the overall booking flow. Each tool can be activated or deactivated by Site Manager, which means each agency can choose only the tools they require. File finishing is an interactive graphical user interface component that allows you to build business rules that automatically add missing elements to a booking file. It systematically adds relevant mid- and back-office information to the booking file at the end of transaction stage. Smart Flows is a tool in Selling Platform Connect that allows you to build and launch the predefined, customizable workflows. It helps you to complete repetitive booking and fulfillment tasks by using a set of smart flows that are triggered on request. You can create a personal smart flow, user level, or an office smart flow, office level. However, you must have the Office Administrator role to create, share, and edit an Office smart flow. Smart Triggers is a tool that launches extensions such as scripts or smart flows in Selling Platform Connect. For example, a smart trigger can be a rule that triggers the launch of a script when a certain command is entered in the prompt of the command page. The Smart Flow Translator lets you take a smart key in Selling Platform Classic and convert it to be used as a smart flow in Selling Platform Connect. Quality Monitor uses predefined rules to check that the booking file complies with the correct booking process. It displays blocking, warning, and information messages that prompt you to apply corrections before completing a booking. Here is File Finishing Overview. Booked flights, placed in itinerary section. Click on Overview button. From Itinerary Details section, Booked flights. Click on Save and Confirm button. From Remarks, Other Service Information, and Special Keywords section, Originating airport is Doha, in itinerary. Destination country code is USA. Origin airport is Doha, and destination country is USA. Click on Command Page link. Here are the remarks as required in PNR, on Command Page. Here are the steps, how to create file finishing rules. From Tools menu, select Productivity Suite option. Here are various options for Productivity Suite. Select File Finishing option. By default, rules at office level. Click on New button. Enter File Finishing Rule name. You can enter rule description, if needed. Click here, for Rule Variables list. Here Variables list, for air. Variables list, for car. Variable list, for hotel. Here are variables, for various options. From air, originating airport. Code for trip. Equal to the required variable, or free text. Here is Doha, DOH, 3 letters airport code as free text. Select value. Select as OR. Select other variable from list. From air, select destination country code variable. Equal to the required variable, or free text. Here is USA, US, 2 letters country code, as free text. Enter command, and variables as required. Click on Add Command link. Enter command, and variables as required. Click on Add Command link. Enter command, and variables as required. Checkbox, to activate file finishing rule. Click on Save button. Click on Close button. Here is file finishing rule name and description. Created office and status for rule. Here is personal smart flow. From itinerary details, booked air flight. Click on your smart flow link. Your created personal smart flows. Click on PNR elements row link. Enter family name. Given name. Title. Click on Next button. Location 3-letter city code. Contact number. Click on Next button. Ticket arrangement type. Required date. Click on Next button. Contacted person name. Click on Next button. Update received from RF. Click on Save and Confirm ER button. Here are steps, how to create personal smart flow. From Tools menu, select Productivity Suite option. Click on Smart Flows option. By default, Personal Smart Flows selected. Click on Office Smart Flows option. Here are 4 PNR mandatory elements were used to create a PNR, received from, name, contact, and ticket arrangement. Press Alt and right arrow key together. Press Ctrl and click Required Elements From command history, click on Create Smart Flow button. Enter Smart Flow rule name. Rule description. Here are required copied commands. From command history, now highlight family name. Click on Create New Question button. Replace label with family name. Enter the required question for label. Now label is replaced as family name. Highlight given name. Click on Create New Question button. Replace label with given name. Enter the required question for label. Now label is replaced as given name. Highlight passenger title. Click on Create New Question button. Replace label with passenger title. Enter the required question for label. Now label is replaced as passenger title. Highlight location code. Click on Create New Question button. Replace label with city location. Enter the required question for label. Now label is replaced as city location. Highlight telephone number. Click on Create New Question button. Replace label with phone number. Enter the required question for label. Now label is replaced as phone number. Highlight ticket arrangement type. Click on Create New Question button. Replace label with ticket arrangement. Enter the required question for label. Now label is replaced as ticket arrangement. Highlight date. Click on Create New Question button. Replace label with date. Enter the required question for label. Now label is replaced as date. Highlight packs. Click on Create New Question button. Replace label with reservation given by. Enter the required question for label. Now label is replaced as reservation given by. Click on Save button. Click on Close button. From Personal Smart Flows. Smart Flow Rule Name. Smart Flow Rule Description. Here status is active. How to deactivate, activate, copy, or delete Smart Flow Rule. Highlight required rule. Click on Deactivate button. No status change to not active. Highlight required rule. Click on Activate button. No status is changed to active. Highlight required rule. Click on Copy to New button. Enter new name for Smart Flow Rule. Description for Smart Flow Rule. Click on Save button. Here is now new Smart Flow Rule created. Highlight required rule. Click on Delete button. Click on Delete button. Again. Here is Office Smart Flow Overview. Booked air flights placed in itinerary section. Click on Overview button. From itinerary, here are booked flights. Click on your Smart Flows link. Here are your personal Smart Flows. Click on SV, Extra Baggage Ancillary Service link. Enter family name. Given name. Passenger title from list. Click on Next button. Here is booked flights, and 4 mandatory elements. Enter segment number or numbers. Passenger number. Click on Next button. Here is booked ancillary service, for baggage. Click on Go to Command Page link. Here is booked ancillary service, on Command Page. Use Advanced Language Editor option, to create Office Smart Flow. From Tools menu, select Productivity Suite option. Click on Smart Flows option. Click on Office Smart Flows option. Click on New button. Enter Smart Flow Rule name. Smart Flow description. Click on Switch to Advanced Language Editor link. Place cursor beside line number 1. Press Ctrl and spacebar together to display the available statements. Select Group Statement to build list of corresponding questions. By default, there are 2 ask statements displayed within group. Overwrite question, the text between the double quote mark. Rename the variable 1 to family name. Overwrite question, the text between the double quote mark. Rename the variable 2 to given name. Place your cursor, end of third line, and press Enter. From line 4, press Ctrl and spacebar together. Now statement is select. Overwrite question, the text between the double quote mark. Overwrite option 1 as MR, option 2 as MRS, and option 3 as SHK. Place cursor beside line 6. Press Ctrl and spacebar together. Select Send statement. Overwrite command, the command between the double quote mark. Press Enter. From line 8, press Ctrl and spacebar together. Select Group Statement to build list of corresponding questions. By default, there are 2 ask statements displayed within group. Overwrite question, the text between the double quote mark. Rename the variable 1 to segment number. Overwrite question, the text between the double quote mark. Rename the variable 2 to passenger number. Place your cursor end of line 11 and press Enter. From line 12, press Ctrl and spacebar together. Select Send statement. Overwrite command, the command between the double quote mark. Click on Save button. Click on Close button. From Office Smart Flows. Here is Smart Flow name and description. Created by this office and status is active. Here is sharing view process. Select required smart flow rule. created by this office and status is active. Click on Switch to Sharing View link. Checkbox for Authorized Office ID from list. Click on Save Changes button. For Stop Sharing, select Required Smart Flow Rule. Click on Switch to Sharing View link. Uncheck box to stop sharing. Click on Save Changes button. Here are the steps to create Smart Flow with SmartKey Translator from Amadeus Selling Platform Classic. Click on SmartKey Editor icon. Click on Required SmartKey to copy. Here is SmartKey rule. Click on Select All icon. Rule selected. Click on Copy icon. From Tools menu, select Productivity Suite option. Select SmartKey Translation option. From line 1 from SmartKey Translator, right-click mouse, and click on Paste option. All supported commands, such as send, repeat, choose, must be in capital letters, otherwise a smart flow cannot be translated. Click on Translate button. Here copy SmartKey translated. Select the copy option. Here is Copy to New Office Smart Flow. Select Copy to New Personal Smart Flow option. Enter the Smart Flow rule name. Rule description. Click on Save button. Here is Smart Flow rule name and description. Smart Flow status is active.